make some tea, what kind of pot you use? Ceramic, or sometimes use just metal, like some metal, right? The pot is like some someone used like some stainless or something, stainless pot or something, right? No. A glass is there. Sometimes use glass that, or sometimes make some tea. It's a how to say it's some pot. The pot is like some electronic some pot, right? So use almost the stainless, right? What is when we make some kind of tea, we don't use that kind of metal pot, something iron or some stainless or something, because we think the earth's character is almost the wood. Just we think just the five things is not the earth and metal or something. Earth is the wood, right? Wood. Earth is wood, okay. Earth is here, food. And then the metal is which one? This. Right? What kind of things they happen? Yeah, it's the this hit here. Right? So like the axe, the knife and axe, right? Cut something. What does that mean? The earth affair, it have some kind of damage. So when we make a tea, have to use the glass. Make sense? So, and then we think that the earth is the center. And then the other thing is this one. Okay? Yeah, it's a split. Center, middle. And here is the baby. Yes. And then this is the kidney. Right? Here is where is the east? East. Okay. Sometimes, okay, so it's south. North. South. North is the kidney. South is the heart. Heart, right? Summer and winter, right? Okay. And then what is the stream? East. Where's the east? Is it east? Right? Oh, always I really confused there. This one is the south is here, right? South. East is here. Oh, right. Here is the here is love. Right? So is when we use the glass is from the earth, right? It makes some harmonize. But when we use the metal metals attack here. Make sense? So we don't use any metal part when we make the tea. 선생님 아시겠죠? 약 만들 때 스텐 쓰잖아요. 그래서 요즘 압축하는 거 그게 안 좋다는 거예요. 그러니까 그냥 끓이는 거는 오케이. 근데 metal some pressure, some pop is really bad. 그러니까 약을 짜서 먹는 게 사실은 좋은 게 아니에요. 그러니까 어디 가서 약을 시키나 오다하잖아. 약효가 사라진다는 거니까 이거. 약효가 상해서. 응? 약효가 상해서. 근데 약을 이게 메탈이 도끼나 칼에 들어가는 거죠. 그래서 나무를 친다는 얘기지. 원래 약초는 우리가 나무라고 표현을 하거든요. 그러니까 나무의 성질을 가지고 있는 거잖아. 초니까. 근데 저거는 메탈로 이렇게 하면 도끼로 약효를 친다라는 그런 캐릭터를 가지고 있는 거예요. 그래서 서로 상충만 작용하는 거예요. 그래서 약효를 떨어뜨리는 거예요. 그러니까 항상 유리 그릇, 세라믹이나 그런 도자기에다 끓이는 이유가 저는 도자기는 모든 걸 중화시키는 거예요. 흙은 중화이잖아. 그래서 모든 거를 중화시키고 흙하고 나무하고는 서로 뗄래야 뗄 수 있는 관계가 같아요. 항상 흙이 모든 것을 중화시키는 거예요. 유리로든 그래서 그런 의미가 있어요. 그러니까 나도 밖에 나가서 이렇게 뭐 해줘준다. 그래서 약초가 그렇게 좋지 않은 이야기를 저희들이 하고 싶은데. So and then next is Vanessa, can you read this?
Medicinal substances are plants, fruits, flowers, leaves, fruits, and seeds, and active ingredient are contains inside the cell pieces. Proper sorting and living after biological substances will dissolve and easily release vapor from enzymes. Usually, that should be soaked or hydrated in water for approximately 30 to 50 minutes. In the summer, that should be soaked or hydrated for a shorter period of time, since the temperature is higher in the winter. That should be soaked hydrated for a longer period of time.
Right. Is sometimes when we make a tea, we put in the how to say the pot. Okay, is not the like a pot. The pot we put in the pot is a different times. I mean, something is how do you say the before, and then sometimes it's just the middle. Sometimes it doesn't act later. So just the leaves or something is just a 5 minute. And we boil only the 5 minute. In a 5 minute, not too much. And the root or other thing is like some 1 hour or 2 hours. Makes a boiling. Because the time is really important. So mint, what is the mint? Mint is the taste. Spicy, or like some kind of aroma, right? The smell is really important. So, if when we boil the tea, the mint, if the mint is long hour, maybe the 1 or 2 hours, we boil. Is the aroma okay? Is almost destroyed. So when we boil the mint in a 5 minutes. So and then how to say some tea. Sometimes we make some kinds of okay. When I make some kinds of how to say the flu for the flu. So I made some ingyosan. Ingyosan is good for our throat. So I prescribe over the 10 herbs. Well, the first time is everything is just put in the pot in the first time. First time I put everything, but only the mint is later. So is is a different time. They want different timing. So like some is a more the longer. Something is a really shorter. It's different. The time is really important. Or something is like some salt, not the salt, real salt, but it's some stone like salt. Is that time only the salt we boiled 1 hour earlier than other earth. And then use the different. So to make the tea is totally different. The time is really important. So when I make a tea, so yeah, the first times, I didn't know the time. How long time they have to cook, or have to cook. So I didn't know that. So first times I used everything. I put into the pot everything and I boil it. So the herbs effect is destroyed. So it doesn't work. And then next time I learned, and I checked the time really important. So I learned about the cook time. Then it's so the mint and the flower or the leaves, the herbs is really good working. The time is really good. Okay, so and then Alice, can you read the proper water?
Proper water, unless the formula requires some special type of water. Type of water is usually good enough for cooking. In areas where the tap water may be polluted or has a high mineral content, distilled or plain bottled water may be substituted. Amount of water. The water should generally cover the herbs by about 1/2 inch. This translates into 200 to 300 milliliters of water for 30 grams of herbs. Minerals and shells absorb very little water, while roots, leaves, and flowers will absorb more.
Right. Sometimes the water, not sometimes, the water is really important, right? Long times ago, when some, how to say, the doctors make the tea, so they use some really wild mountains, like how to say, some hidden some spring some water, and then sometimes and this is long times ago, like long times ago, the times they used some water. Is the time check is early 1 to 3 a.m. or 3 to 5 a.m. to water, or 5 to 7 a.m. to water. They think the times, different time is different effect. Or the mineral water, or just pure water. Many people they use the mineral water because mineral water has a lot of things. Pure water is just pure, nothing, just water. So many doctors use the kind of mineral water. These days, we don't use the different times water, but this might, I think maybe the time 1 to 3 or 3 to 5, 5 to 7, and the 7 to 9, the time is totally different. Okay, 5 to 7 is good for our large intestine. So we have some kind of problem in large intestine, that times you more. Or sometimes the some disease have to take acupuncture is that time. Because that time is a large intestine working time. The time is a long time ago, we have to check the time. 들어보셨죠? 이렇게 대장 시간이 있고 시간이 있다는 거. 네, 그 시간에 침으로 그 약을 먹으면 다 좋다는 얘기를 그 얘기를 지금 했어요. Okay. So and then Linda, can you read the type of heat?
About heat, there are two types of heat: high flame or military fire, or low flame or civilian fire. Usually the decoction is brought to a boil with a high flame and then put on a lower flame. As stated by Lee Soo-young, start with a military fire and then use a civilian fire. None will be ineffective in the decoction.
Right. So long time ago, it's almost a long time ago, we have to check the heat, some type of heat. So sometimes low, sometimes high. But this day we don't check the time, the type of heat. Just many maybe how to say many pharmacy, not pharmacy, how to say medical doctor, medical doctors. They use just electronic some pressure, some pump. So they checked only the just pressure, something. They didn't check that there's a heat type. What is ordinarily the heat type is really important. Everything is important because when we make some tea, our mind is really important. It's always less healthy and something. And, only 3 people have a textbook. So Tisha, can you read the words? Yeah.
Method of decoction. What fermenters are cooked for 20 to 30 minutes. However, fermenters that leave the exterior clean hot heat or contain earth with medicinal oils should be cooked over relatively high flame for a short period of time, 10 to 15 minutes. Tonics and other fermenters that contain rich growing substance should be cooked over a relatively low flame for a long period of time, 45 to 50 minutes, to extract as much from them as possible. Wood or toll and the other toxic substances should be cooked for at least 45 minutes to reduce their toxicity.
All right. So almost you how to say that you have to consider the herbs type. Is it leaves, flower, or fruit, or root? Right? Is the leaves or flowers almost 50 minutes? 50 minutes. Longer is not good. And the root is in a 1.5 hour. 1.5 hour. So, and then just branch or something is a 45 minutes. 45 minutes. And sometimes like some salt. Salt is like some stone. We use some kind of really 망초. Right. So this is how say before other herbs put there. The 60 minutes, 1 hour before have to put there. 망초는 먼저 끓여요. And then we do that. So, its time is really important. When you drink some tea bag, some kinds of tea, right? It's just 10 minutes. In a 10 minutes. Tea bag is almost leaf, not the root. What is it? Ginseng or ginger? Ginseng is a 1.5 hour. 인삼. And then the ginger is like some just 30 minutes, not 1 hour. Ginger is a root, but a little bit different thing, right? Ginger is a root, but it's a little different thing. So ginger is just 30 minutes. 생강차는 30분. 생강차는 30분. And the how to say the 대추가 이거는 다죠? 설명을 다죠?
네.
Date, the dajo is the Chinese plant dajo, right? Dajo is fruit, right? Is a fruit, but have inside have a seed. So took out the seed, have to boil. Seed is someone uses everything, fruit and seed. But seed destroy the dajo's effect. 대추 씨를 빼고 대추 끓이셔야 돼요. 같이 하지 마세요. 같이 하면은 대추의 씨가 양균을 다 없애버려요. 대추 씨를 반드시 발라야 돼요. And then in 1 hour. 대추 씨 넣고 2시간 이렇게 따면 큰일 나요. 1 hour. 따죠. 1 hour. And then so at this when we bansha with ginseng, right? Ginger, right? Is 3 days. Someone said 30 minutes. No, 3 days. Keep there. Bansha has toxin, right? The ginseng and ginger reduce the bansha's toxin. Someone said just keep 30 minutes. No, 3 days. It's different. Yeah. So maybe when you guys make some tea with the bansha. So the times before the 3 days, keep there. Make a ginger juice, right? And then keep there. 3일을 킵하셔야 돼요. 30분 안 돼요. 누가 30분이라고 얘기하는데 안 돼요. 그 독소가 살아있잖아요. 3 days. 반하라고 여름에 이제 속 울렁거리가 안 좋을 때 쓰는 약이 있어요. 근데 그 사람들이 다이어트를 많이 쓰거든. 근데 걔가 독이 있어요. 그래서 그 독을 없애는 게 이제 로아반사는 독이 있어요. 근데 그거를 없앤다고 근데 그게 이제 그냥 생으로 쓰면 그 독소가 몸에 그대로 들어가요. 그리고 이제 생강물에다가 담그는데 30분 담그라고 얘기하면 아니면 3일을 담궈놔야지 그 독이 이게 희석이 돼요.
마켓에 팔아야 되는 거라.
마켓에서 내가 본 적은 없는데 사람들 어떻게 구해서 먹긴 하는데 그 한국 약초 먹으면 대충 먹으면 정말 배고픔이 죽어요. 그걸 모르고 한국 사람들의 단점이 뭐냐면 좋다면 막 먹는 경향이 있는데 되게 위험한 거예요. 그래서 시중에서 구하시는 거는 돈이 없는 거지만 그래도 약방에서 따로 파는 거는 미국은 되게 좋은데 그게 있어야 되고 살 수가 있어요. 라이센스가 있어야 되는 살 수가 있는데 한국에서는 막 팔잖아요. 대부분 좋다는 그런 막 입에서 막 사고 있잖아요. the first, second, or third, later something. It's sometimes the shell is really high, right? It's before the adding other earth. So 1 hour before we have to boil. And then so sometimes like some kind of salt straw. It's the same thing. You know the mineral, right? Right. And the shell. Okay. 집에서 조개국 이런 거 끓여 드실 때 그거를 조개가 단단하잖아요. 근데 조개 껍질 아니고 우리가 말하는 마음을 진정시키는 약재가 있어요. 그 굴이나 이런 거 더 먹으면 그러니까 그런 것들은 그게 우리가 지금 말하는 쉐리 그 껍질 그 조개 그런 거 말하는 거거든요. 그러니까 단단한 것들 그런 것들을 오래 끓여요. 오래 끓여야지 걔가 잘 안 일어나거든. 대충 먹고 버리고 하면 다시 아팠거든. 그러니까 그런 것들을 국물로 쓸 때는 오래 끓이는 거기서 그게 우리가 볼 때 보면은 뭐 진정시키는 진정작용을 해요. 우리가 막 뭐 사람들이 막 불안해하고 막 초조하고 이럴 때 그런 약들을 쓰거든요. 그러니까 그런 것들도 음식을 할 때 잘 끓여서 드시면 그냥 아주 마음을 편안하게 만들어서 약들. So when you make some kind of how to say the so shell, you know shell, right? Have some kind of soup. Chime cream soup or something. It's there's the cover has some kinds of earth effect. So you know it's king crab. Do you know the king crab, right? King crab, right? Crab. Crab. You like crab? So make some cook have like some kind of soup. It's a long hour, maybe 2 hours boiling. Their cover has another effect. It's like some come down. Mind control the mind is come down, right? So it's there's a 껍질 뭐라 그러지? Shell? Yeah, the shell has some kind of effect. So use this. Or oyster, you know the oyster, break some, and then we put oyster 맞죠? Oyster. There's a shell also has this kind of thing. So make a tea. 2 hours. 2 hours, right? And then boil. And then so how do I say? It's a Chinese food and some Korean food. We use like this kind of thing. We 이거 껍질 많이 사용하잖아요. 탕 같은 거 많이 끓이잖아요.
근데 2시간 초하고는
그러니까 이제 먼저 푹 끓여 놓는 거지 이런 것들. 끓여 놓으면은 이제 스며내는 거죠. 그러니까 이런 것들을 먹고 막 버리지 말고 놔뒀다가 푹 끓일 때 다시 끓여내는 거. And they can use there is a shell is a really good thing. Really how to say relax our body.
Did you try the oyster shell, the cook, making the tea?
뭐 그렇게 돼요. 그 뭐지 진주를 갈아서 먹거든요. 그 이유가 뭐예요? 진정제를 시키는 거예요. 진주가 독에서 나오는 거예요. 그러니까 진주도 하나 약재가 되는 거예요. 그러니까 이런 것들 전부 다 약재가 되는 거예요. 그럼 like some heavy like some heavy thing, like some 우리 약간 무거운 것들은 그냥 안정시키는 효과를 가지고 있거든요. Some shell the feelings a little heavy feeling, heavy sensation, right? So is that kind of herbs really good for the hours mind control. And and only three.
Aromatic herbs should be added to the decoction 4 to 5 minutes before it. This prevents their volatile oils from working away. Some herbs will have a much stronger effect when added at the end, but can be copied with the other ingredients if the practitioner wants to use this particular effect. The perfect function of 大黄 is much more effective when added at the end than decocted together with the other ingredients. Herbal mesa, 薄荷 Radix Oclandia木香 romaine 大黄 decocted in gold, some ingredients are decocted in blood or cheesecloth to prevent stimulation of throat or digestive tract with the reverse effect. Herbs with senior osmosis and some minerals and ground up herbals should be decocted in dirt or cheesecloth, separately decocted or simmered. Some rare and very expensive substances must be separated, decocted to obtain the mixing effect. They are often left very thin and cooked in a double bowl for a long time, 2 or 3 hours, so that every last drop of active ingredient is extracted.
Right. And then next 3 lines. Okay.
Radix Simpson Jensen, Radix Francis Coil, 西洋参 Coil Survey Purple.
Thank you. Yeah, it's some kind of herbs, right? Okay. And then Linda, can you read the next? Because we have to finish the 41 page today, right? 41 page, right?
The salt in the strained decoction, highly viscous or sticky substances cannot be decocted with substances, since they may stick to the pot and burn, or they may stick to other ingredients, and thereby reducing the effect of decoction. The substances are separately dissolved in a small bowl, and the solution is then added to the strained decoction. Gelatinum polyethylene gel.